Hello dear students, hello dear followers. I am Mr. Ngom and I am a teacher of English. In this video, we are going to revise our English grammar points. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel on YouTube, Ibrahima Ngom Attitude, for further lessons and videos to come. In today's lesson, as I said a while ago, it is grammar quiz number 1. Of course, we'll have other grammar quizzes, number 2, number 3, okay, and number 4. In this one, we have 60 questions and answers. Question number 1, multiple choice question. Number 1, yesterday, the sun at 6:30 a.m. Is it rised, risen, rose, or rises? The answer is rose. Yesterday, it is a preterite, and to rise is an irregular verb. To rise, rose, risen. Yesterday, the sun rose at 6:30 a.m. Question number 2. Last week, we spent, will spend, spent, or spended 3 nights at the hotel. The answer is spent. Why? Because last week is the preterite and to spend is an irregular verb, spent. Number 3. It is the first time I saw, have seen, had seen a lion in the flesh. The right answer is have seen. Why? Because it is the first time, it is the second time, it is the third time. C'est la première fois que, c'est la deuxième fois que, c'est la énième fois que, plus present perfect. Have seen. Number 4. Would you mind lend, to lend, lending, lend me your computer? Is it A, B, C, or D? The answer is lending. Why? When you want to make a polite request in English, would you mind plus ing is a good expression to make polite request in English. Would you mind lending? Would you mind helping me? Would you mind opening the door, for example? So, lending. Number 5. Would you mind if I take, to take, taking, took? The right answer is took. Would you mind plus if plus subject preterite for making polite requests. Would you mind if I took your car? Number 6. It's high time we to start, started, starting the meeting. Is it A, B, C, or D? The right answer here is started. It's high time plus subject. It's high time we started the meeting. Number 7. It's high time for us to start, started, starting the meeting. Which one is the best? The right answer here is to start. It's high time plus for plus object or subject sometimes plus full infinitive. Number 8. He'd arrived late. Third question. He'd. Wouldn't he? Would he? Hadn't he? Had he? The right answer is hadn't he. Why? Because he'd arrived is had arrived, not would. Because would is followed by base form. Here we have had plus past participle, past perfect, had arrived, hadn't he. Number 9. He'd arrive on time. Wouldn't he? Would he? Hadn't he? Had he? And the answer is wouldn't he. Why? Because he'd is he would. Arrive, would plus base form, wouldn't he. Number 10. He's taken my seat. Isn't he? Is he? Hasn't he? Has he? And the answer is C. Hasn't he? He's taken can be he has or he is. But in this case, it is he has taken my seat. Number 11. He never greets me. He never greets me. The answer is does he see? Why? Because we have never. And when you have never, the sentence is negative. As a consequence, the third question is positive, affirmative form. 12. He died against, from, by, on lung cancer. Come on. B. He died from lung cancer. Number 13. Congratulations in, of, for, with your wonderful presentation. Come on. The right answer is C. Congratulations for your wonderful presentation. 14. Your success will depend on, of, in, about the quality of your products. Come on, the right answer is on. Your success will depend on. To depend on. 15. Do you believe on, of, in, about God? The answer is in. C. Do you believe in God? To believe in. 16. I left my checkbook at, in, into, on, home. The right answer here is I left my checkbook at home. 17. COVID-19 was first diagnosed at, in, into, on December the 8th. The right answer here is on. Be careful. In December is correct, but when you say December the 8th, it's no longer the month, but the day. And days it is on Sunday, on Monday, on Tuesday, on December the 8th. 18. In Senegal, it rains a lot August. Is it at, in, into, or on? The right answer here is in. Why in? Because in is used for month. In August, it is the month of August. 19. They had bought their tickets before, after, while, spend it. They went to the airport. Wonderful. Before, they had bought their tickets, past perfect. Before they went to the airport, they went preterite. So the first action that happened is buying tickets, and the second action is going to the airport. Number 20. I think that Ebola is worst, badder, baddest than COVID-19. Worse with S and E. This is comparison. You compare Ebola and COVID-19, so it is the comparative of superiority, worse. Section 1, end. What was your score? Did you make it? 20 out of 20? Wonderful. Section 2. Number 1. Number 21. He used to play football with us. This sentence expresses purpose, or preference, or habit, or advice. Which function does this sentence express? It is habit, past habit, used to. When I was a young boy, I used to play football every day. 22. He is accustomed to cheating. Expressing purpose, stating preference, expressing habit, or giving advice. Which function does the sentence express? Expressing habit, present habit, to be accustomed to or to be used to is expressing present habit. Number 23. I'd rather the teacher did not postpone the test. Is it showing contrast, expressing obligation, expressing habit, or stating preference? Wonderful. It is stating preference. I would rather the teacher did not postpone the test. 24. What about using the ATM? ATM is automated teller machine. Giving advice, stating preference, expressing regrets, making suggestions. Of course, it is suggestion. What about using the ATM? Number 25. I am sorry that I did not invite you. Is it expressing purpose, expressing regrets, expressing intention, or giving advice? Expressing regrets. I am sorry. Number 26. He went downtown to look for a job. To look for a job. Expressing purpose, stating preference, expressing refusal, or giving advice. The right answer is expressing purpose. He went downtown in order to look for, so as to look for a job. So, purpose. 27. I will give you a lift to the station. I will. Is it a request? Stating preference, expressing willingness, or giving advice? The right answer is willingness. I will give you. I'm not obliged. It's a will, willingness. Number 28. You had better call the police. Agreeing or disagreeing, stating preference, expressing obligation, or giving advice. You had better. The right answer is giving advice. You had better call the police. You had better go to hospital. Giving advice. Number 29. Sir, can I open my dictionary? Is it making suggestion, stating preference, expressing obligation, or asking for permission? The right answer is asking for permission. Can I open my dictionary? Number 30. The doctor is going to redo the test. Is it purpose, disagreement, intention, or contrast? The right answer is C. Intention. Is going to. Intention. Number 31. Despite her intelligence, she failed. Despite. Is it stating preference, expressing regret, expressing contrast, or giving advice? Come on. Contrast. Despite her intelligence, she failed. 32. I don't share your opinion. Stating preference, expressing regrets, agreeing or disagreeing, expressing prohibition. The answer is disagreeing. I don't agree. I disagree. I don't share your opinion. Number 33. You must not smoke in this office. Is it refusal, prohibition, certainty, or polite request? The right answer is prohibition. You must not. Number 34. She has cut her hair. Nobody can recognize her. In order to, so that, due to, so as to. The right answer is so that. Why? Because so that in expressing purpose is followed by a subject and a verb clause. Number 35. Ali won the jackpot. He is so happy. Because, that's why, but, even though. The right answer is that's why. 36. Parents checking their children's school results. Are not used to, didn't used to, do not, have to. The answer is are not used to plus ing form. Number 37. Stop. To look, looking, or looked at the other students' copies. Looking. Stop looking. Stop looking at me. Don't listen. He is saying, he is telling, he is speaking, he is talking. Lies. Don't listen, he is telling lies. In English, you have tell and say, dire. Say something, tell somebody. Exception, tell a story, tell the difference, tell lies. 39. Do you want me to clean, cleaning, cleaned the board? Do you want me to clean the board? Do you want me to go out? Number 40. He comes, will we start the meeting? If he comes, unless he comes, if only he comes, only if he comes. The right answer is only if. Why? Because we have inversion, will we. Will we start the meeting? This is the end of section 2. I hope you did well. Now, section 3. Question 41. Error correction. There is an error in this sentence. You spot it out and correct it. Where is the error in this sentence? The error is in buy. Why? Because we have about. I was thinking about buying a new house. Number 42. COVID-19 is a disease dangerous. There is a mistake here. Word order. Word order. Adjective and noun. COVID-19 is a dangerous disease. dangerous disease instead of disease dangerous. 43. Only if you invited me, I would come. There is a mistake or the error. The mistake is here. I would. If you have only if at the beginning of a sentence, in the clauses, inversion in the main clause, would I come. Number 44. How long you have been living here? The right answer is you have been is not the right way to ask a question. Inversion, have you been? How long have you been living here? 45. This is the car whom my father has bought. Whom is a mistake. We should say, this is a car which, or sometime, that my father has bought. Relative pronouns. Number 46. Next week, as soon as the classes will resume, we will have a test. Next week, as soon as the classes will resume. I'm going to help you. Will resume is a mistake. Why? Because next week is future, but as soon as makes it be future in time clauses. When you have future in time clauses, no feature, instead of the future, simple present. As soon as the classes resume, present. Number 47. Could you please say your father to lend me his car? Say your father. Where is the mistake? Of course, say. Don't use say. Tell your father. Don't forget. Say something. Tell someone. Say goodbye. Tell the teacher. Exception. Tell a story. Tell the difference. Tell lies. 48. Son asking a question to father. Father, someone is knocking at the door. Tell him to come in. There is a problem. If there's a problem with him, someone is knocking. Is it a man or a woman? Is it a boy or a girl? Tell him or tell her. I prefer tell them. Tell them to come in. Number 49. I am not agree with you. The mistake is in I am not. In English, I do not. In French, je ne suis pas d'accord, être d'accord, but don't translate from French to English. I do not agree with you. 50. There are many peoples in my house. The error is at the level of peoples. People is a plural of person. One person, two people. So there is no need to put an S. But sometimes people can mean le peuple, the people. Les peuples, the peoples. 51. When I go to university, I will study economy, economics, or economic. The answer is economics because it is a science, like mathematics. Number 52. Please meet Astu. She is my older sister, elder sister, or most old sister. The answer is elder sister because elder, the first to be born, elder sister. We are not comparing, it's not older. 53. The consequences of the pandemic in Africa were minimum, minimize, minimal. The right answer is minimal, minimal. Number 54. We were because the lecture was. Is it boring and boring? Both of them? The first one bored, the second one boring? Or the first one boring, the second one bored? The right answer is bored and boring. We were bored because the lecture was boring. 55. The tests were very difficult. That's why I am going to fail. I am hopeful, I am hopeless. The tests were difficult. The answer is hopeless. Why? Because I am going to fail is my opinion. Tests were difficult. 56. Maki has been president for 8 years. 2012, 8 years ago, now. The right answer is duration. 4 is a duration for 8 years. 57. There is a mistake. Is there? The question. Isn't it? Is not it? Isn't there? Wonderful. It is isn't there? There is a mistake. That question. 58. CD is asking a question and Rama answers, no, I can't play football. Which question has CD asked? Is it, do you like football? Can you play football? Or do you watch football? And grammatically speaking, the right answer is, can you play football? And the answer is, no, I can't play football. 59. CD, another question, and Rama answers, yes, I found it. Did you find it? When did you find it? How did you find it? Yes or no question. The right answer is, did you find it? Yes, I did. I found it. 60. Last question. CD, another question. 70 kilometers. Rama answered. Is Chess far from Dakar? how far Chess is from Dakar, and how far is Chess from Dakar? The right answer is C. How far is Chess from Dakar? Thank you very much for watching. You did well. If you have some comments or suggestions or some critiques, just write below the video on the comments. I am waiting for your critiques, comments, and questions. Thank you once again for watching. Goodbye. See you in the next video.